What's more important than the legacy we leave to future generations? What has come to light in the COVID-19 era is that our planet needs a new wave of positive thinking to permeate the layers of negativity that has seriously impacted our collective thinking for generations.
Join us as we introduce a new strategy for humankind that will heal our world and shape our future.
Hello everyone, this is Karen Hoyos. I'm a transformational coach, celebrity coach, a speaker and author. And I am here to tell you something about two very special people in my life, Helene and David. They are the founders of Think Positive World, and they are shifting humanity for good. They are raising consciousness. Through Think Positive World, it is a movement that people are joining to bring peace, love, transformation. I am here to say, I am Think Positive World. I am here to join you guys in this amazing mission. Are you ready to make a difference? Are you ready to take your life to the next level and help others through this process? Think Positive World, it is the vehicle that will help you and many others to transform this planet. Thank you, Helene and David, for making it happen. I love you. Blessings from my heart to yours. Bye-bye.
You are about to be introduced to the work of David and Helene. You are going to see work that represents over 30 years of commitment to raising the consciousness of humanity. Over 30 years of a commitment to creating a positive world. You are going to see their products and their projects. They are out there already. They have had a huge impact already on individuals, schools, businesses, cities. What they've done here, it's out there, it's baked, it's cooked, and it's ready to go out much farther. So I want to turn the night over and please give a very warm welcome to your hosts this evening, David Giller and Helene Abrams.
Hi everybody, my name is David Giller and this is my beautiful wife,
Helene Abrams Giller. There are just so many people who are positive, and that it is a delight to be around them, and also to share, how positivity does affect us and how we work with different vibratory frequencies.
But even before you go there, I just want to say one thing about, we're living in a world today that people consider to be very negative. It's very, you turn on the TV, if you watch CNN or MSNBC or Fox News or whatever you watch, you see like every day there's the focus is not on
Positivity.
People doing workshops that lift people's spirits. The focus is on, all this negativity. So how can somebody and then you have, besides what's going on in the world, you have things that are going on in the country itself, terrorism and all kinds of stuff.
And even the families.
And
there's such dysfunction in families.
Dysfunctional families and all this. So how does one become like a positive thinker?
That's what
to be
how
consistently a positive thinker with all this kind of stuff going on.
Well, isn't that's what we do with people who we coach and people who we work with? Because one of the things we believe is that if you surround yourself with positivity, it makes it a little bit easier.
Well, if you are a positive thinker, that you have a higher vibration, you're going to attract people that have a higher vibration. And the same thing, if you have a lower vibration, you're going to be putting yourselves in environments, automatically. This happens automatically. The universe does its thing.
It's a resonance. It's a resonance. You're resonating with that vibration, and that's what you're drawing towards you. That's what you're...
Very pretty.
Oh, thank you. A game-changing global healing of monumental proportions. 44 years in the making. Think Positive World. Accelerating positive change and greater well-being in cities and communities worldwide.
Okay, so Think Positive World breaks down to Think Positive Great Britain, Think Positive America, Think Positive Japan, Think Positive Jamaica, and Think Positive Haiti. Our focus right now is on Think Positive America. So if we look at what's going on in the country, racial injustice, and COVID-19, economic hardship, personal problems, mental health challenges, a divided country, it's like negativity versus sanity. How do we stay above it all? Where do we draw the line?
Restoring the soul of our nation.
So there are three important components here when we talk about the healing of America in 2021. COVID-19 vaccine, getting the country back and started up again. The second, of course, is uniting America and resolving some of the issues that are pressing in our country. There's one missing element here, and that is addressing the mental health and well-being of our country.
Now available to all Americans, Think Positive America, Kindness, Diversity, and Empowerment campaign. Think Positive America is a mental health and well-being campaign.
A positive reprogramming of our nation. A giant boost for mental health. The positive link to America's well-being and empowerment. And a model for spreading positivity to other countries. But right now, it's Think Positive. An amazing year is upon us. So how are we going to start? Well, first of all, let me ask you, Helene.
Yes, my dear.
What does it mean to think positive? We hear that a lot, but what does it really mean to think positive?
Well, what does it mean to think positive? It means to raise your awareness and consciousness and shift from negativity to positivity. That's something that's so important. I mean, there is so much data today about when somebody is thinking positively and is happier, that it really affects one's health.
Scientific data.
Neuroplasticity
Absolutely. A lot of studies
in the brain. It's showing. This is something that we've always known. Right. But now there's so many statistics to back it up. It's very exciting.
And and it's really important to think positively consistently, because a lot of the really sharp people out there notice when somebody is consistent or not consistent. So you don't want to be the way to really attract really fabulous people in your life is to consistently think positive thoughts, and when we're talking about thinking positive thoughts, we're also talking about a whole framework. Like to have a positive mindset, your whole framework has to be filled with words, like not words, but like like let's say the inside of your brain has to be filled with things like compassion, love, kindness, joy, happiness, courage, honesty,
virtues.
Faith.
That's really what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're talking about virtues that everyone needs to embrace and bring into their lives. I mean, that's something that we do when we work with kids in the schools.
All the time. And the whole
compassion.
The whole thing about...
Oh my goodness, compassion.
Compassion's so big.
Really.
The whole thing about having a positive mindset is that if you do get a negative thought, that if nobody's perfect, okay? So no matter how much of a positive thinker that you are, there are still moments throughout the day or night, you're having a bad moment here and there, that you might get a thought that is not consistent with who you are. So, which is a positive, loving, spiritual being. So when you get that kind of a thought coming in like that, if you have a mindset that is a positive mindset that has all of these values and virtues and all of these things in there, it's really hard for a negative thought to exist. So you want to be consistent throughout the whole day. You want to be set as close to your center throughout each day, through every moment throughout each day.
The fierce urgency for a positive mindset.
thoughts, actions, and choices. So here's an example of a positive mindset versus a negative mindset. If you look and see all wonderful things connected with having a positive mindset, with love in the middle here, and you see all the things that are connected with having a negative mindset, with fear in the middle. So it's up to each one of us. The choice is ours, what we want for ourselves. And of course, we choose positivity. A lot of sense. We want to limit the amount of static that we have in our lives.
Right.
We want to be clear.
Right.
Okay?
No problem.
So one of the things about
Get clear, guys.
Get
clear.
That's it. When you're a positive thinker, when you're consistently thinking positive about your life and about the future and all that, you really do begin to develop, a very strong sense of faith, because you start to trust your thoughts, your thinking.
Well, not only do you trust your thoughts, but you also trust that you will be led to some very powerful, wonderful people.
Or you might say divinely guided.
Divinely guided.
Is that a good way to put it?
Yes, I love it.
Thank you. So what is the impact of having a positive mindset? How could this impact our country and each of us in our country?
The impact on individuals: improved health and well-being, improved stress management, harmonious relationships, higher self-esteem, positive attitude, greater confidence, heightened creativity, increased productivity, achievement of life's purpose, faith, trust, hope, and optimism.
Wow, that sounds pretty good, huh?
That is really good.
Okay, so what's the impact? That's the impact on individuals. What about the impact on communities? Breaking the cycle of negativity, safer environments, increased love and kindness, greater desire to help others, increased community support, family unity, greater prosperity, increased job opportunities, and less crime and accidents.
How to create a positive mindset. Create balance. Keep daily stress at an absolute minimum.
So we have what we call the 10 daily fundamentals to greater well-being, to give us our best possible thoughts, our spirit, our body, and our mind. And let's just take a look at what those 10 fundamentals are. Posture, exercise, pacing ourselves, nutrition and eating habits, breathing techniques, maximum comfort, and personal care. Then let's go to the mind.
Positive environments and positive attitude, organization and time management.
Very important.
And the spirit is love, kindness, and empathy for others.
You can see how balancing this would really gives us best possible thoughts throughout each day if we work on perfecting these areas. What are the strategies for developing a positive mindset?
Open your heart, build your self-esteem, be in service to others, live your life's purpose, be in constant gratitude, be a steward of the planet.
Be humble and understanding, keep daily stress at an absolute minimum, live your life from essence, not ego. Be governed by your spiritual connection, be in optimum physical and mental health, treat everyone with kindness and compassion.
Be ethical and truthful, starting with yourself. Know and trust that good things are on the horizon. Think positive, high-quality thoughts as often as possible.
So what's the mission for Think Positive America? It's to help millions to experience the optimum thoughts, make the best choices, and be responsible for their actions.
Surround each person with positive reinforcements wherever they are, at home, on the internet, in the community, or watching media.
So it really gets you from wherever you go.
Yeah.
There it is, right? Triggering off positive thoughts. So what do we have here for individuals? We have hundreds of tools and strategies now ready to empower millions to create a positive mindset, build self-esteem, minimize daily stress.
And we have positive reinforcement tools and strategies.
We'll just give you some of them here.
The 30-day Think Positive Challenge.
An amazing poster that we're going to talk about in a second. Think Positive poster.
We have self-esteem kits for families, teachers' kits.
Publishing materials, and a whole apparel, clothing, and all kinds of things with positive slogans on it. So let's take a look at that magical poster that's saving lives. This Think Positive poster is empowering,
inspiring good thoughts, facilitates healing, promotes positive choices, motivates positive action,
helps to achieve visions, goals, and dreams, keeps us on a positive track throughout the day, and creates uplifting feelings. Well, imagine this 16 by 20 piece of paper here that's able to accomplish all this. It's pretty magical. That's what makes it magical. So let's take a look at how this poster is used in what environments.
Where?
At home, in schools, workplace,
in community centers, in hospitals, at retirement residences, at rehabilitation centers,
in shelters. Okay, here's a little piece that we just put together that you're really going to love. This is showing everybody all around the world holding our Think Positive poster and loving it. I want to say a special thank you to Muni Ironi, Shirley Hanna, Mother Ann Cherry, going all around the world, getting people to pose in a very exciting way with our Think Positive poster and loving every moment. So Think Positive America has a multifaceted personal empowerment program for individuals that are daily, weekly, and monthly for people to raise their vibratory level, raise their consciousness.
So we're creating ambassadors for positive change, sharing our collective wisdom, technology, and resources, tools and strategies to become the positive link to greater well-being.
So what is our multi-platformed marketing strategy for Think Positive America? What would our communities, cities, and country look like if we all focused on having a positive mindset? Let's take a look at this clip.
I'm thinking positive! Woo! Think positive, America, for this is the place to be. Think positive, America, for all the world to see. We have people who care and people who share our sacred common ground. I just know in my heart, wherever I am, I love that star-spangled sound. So let's think positive, America. It's time for you and me to reach out to each other with peace and harmony. The time is at hand. We must take a stand, united, forever free. As sisters and brothers, we are all one great big family. In America, we've learned to share love and compassion for all people, and for the rest of the world as well. And now, for the sake of our children and our grandchildren, we have to come together to create positive change on our planet. Let's open our hearts and our minds and think positive, America. Think positive. You've got to keep your faith, America, in all you say and do. When you reach out to your fellow man, good things will come to you. It starts with me, and it starts with you. We've got heroes in every town, 'cause we know in our hearts, wherever we are, we love that star-spangled sound. Yes, we know in our hearts, wherever we are, we love that star-spangled sound. I'm thinking positive, America, and loving that star-spangled sound.
So we have created a template for transforming entire cities in this country and around the world. Let's take a look and see what that's about.
We have programs for cities and communities. Positive psychology delivered through the arts, education, and media for individuals, schools, businesses, organizations, institutions, and the government.
Our pilot program is Think Positive New York. And we have a Positive Theme of the Month program, so that every month, based on the time of the year, like January, it's going to be a great year, think positive. February ties into Valentine's Day, love is the answer. Health is wealth. Get yourself in shape for summer. In April, be wise, exercise. And I'm a person, handle with care. June is relax. Life is a trip, have a good one. Peace of mind, don't settle for less. In August. September, when kids go back to school, it's open your mind. Then the last three are
Go for it, thanks and appreciation, and promote harmony.
great. Here's how it looks in the community. We are surrounded by these positive themes each month, whether we're in school or whether we're out in the community, and there's transit advertising like this.
at work. So what are our programs nationwide for Think Positive America? What are some of our nationwide programs besides what we're doing in each city?
Kindness and Diversity Campaign. I'm a Person Project Youth Development Programs. Think Positive America Song Contest. 25 million posters distributed nationwide, plus a case study to go along with that.
Okay. And some of the special events connected with the Think Positive America campaign between 2022 and 2025. We had to push that back a little bit because of the COVID pandemic. Transformational concert for positive change involving New York City schools, corporate sponsors, celebrities, recording artists, and a TV special around it, as well as a Think Positive America nationwide bus tour that will go to 12 states and 15 cities, including all these cities that are really needing this right now.
You've got to start thinking positive about themselves. The program that you're doing here to think positive is exactly what's needed to save America.
Let's take a look at some of our media projects. Right now, in development, we have 4 TV series, 1 or 2 feature films, documentary films, and public service announcements that are all being, a lot
Developed.
of them, developed, and a lot of them are in,
Post-production.
post-production. Yeah. We also have many empowering songs connected with Think Positive America, including Think Positive America that you just heard, the song, the music video. The I'm a Person song, which we'll talk about in a moment. Listen to the Sounds, Today is My Day, Hey Dad, all very, very positive lyrics with catchy melodies.
It's very exciting. We have a song called I'm a Person, and boy, is the timing just so perfect for that song. And that we're going to be talking we're going to be playing the song and talking a lot about that song this year, because it breaks down the gender barriers, it breaks down the age barriers and the cultural barriers. It's just like everybody is a person, and everybody needs to be honored as a person. And we need to respect each other as individuals, as people.
The I'm a Person project is a catalyst for community building and an early start for children's human rights learning and their understanding that they're peaceful-going citizens. The song celebrates the spirit of dignity and respect.
Dale Allen here. I'm on my way to cover the I Am a Person project in Central Park. We are so excited about this. My friends are standing by. We've got over 1,000 kids ready to sing at the top of their lungs the I Am a Person song. You know what this is all about? It's about kids and their self-esteem. That's the number one thing, is having kids have a good sense of self-esteem at school, because when you have that in place, all the rest of the learning will come. It's like a fertile garden. The seeds can plant and they can grow.
Yeah, it changed my life. Made me believe in myself.
Anything we can do to make them understand who they are and how they fit in with the other people that they share this planet with is absolutely critical.
So this chart here is the positive link. So what is the positive link? Everything really we've been talking about here. The I'm a Person project, related projects, ambassadors for positive change, uplifting music. We also have celebrities for positive change, Think Positive America program in cities, positive reinforcement tools and strategies for education and business and marketing. So this represents a whole link, how it's all linked together in this massive program. Modules.
And this is a timeline, 50 plus years, creating, developing, testing products, programs, and projects from 1977 all the way up to 2030.
It's a multi-platform marketing campaign and a major rollout beginning in 2021 through 2030, representing 50 plus years. Here's how it all evolved up to now, and showing that between 2025 and 2030 is the Think Positive World campaign, and here's what's going on now between 2020 and 2025.
And what are the next steps?
Phase 1 is to immediately saturate the country with positivity that looks like this. Get the lights going all around the country. Light up that energy. So here's our nationwide distribution. Phase 1. Distribute 25 million Think Positive posters throughout the country to hospitals, nursing homes, first responders, shelters, schools, community centers, rehab facilities, nonprofits. Put them in retail store windows, retirement facilities, public buildings, any high traffic areas throughout the city, throughout the communities, to see this so that people will see this poster. Public service announcements, positive music and media projects, and nationwide bus tour to 15 major cities. We're establishing teams, creating mastermind groups, and doing college forums on positive change. That's phase 1.
Now, the tipping point, what do we mean by that? 10% of a population can create the tipping point for change. And we're looking at this from 2000 on up to 2050. And
it's actually 2020. It should be, well, this is from 2000 on.
Right.
You can see this red line showing a lot of really negative energy happening in the country. And there's always the positive as well. So you see the point here, right behind the star, is where it actually can break open. This is now. You can see this is right now. That red represents now. You could show how positivity can go straight up and how negativity can go down.
Right.
With the programs that we've created here.
And what would happen if 10% of all Americans made a commitment to become a better person each day, improve the quality of their lives, help improve the quality of life of those around them, and spread kindness and compassion wherever they go?
So this is phase 2 of Think Positive America. 10%. So what would 10% look like? 33 million Americans will participate as follows. A 1-year empowerment, personal empowerment program. They become ambassadors for positive change. We have programs in the communities for schools, businesses, organizations, and government. We have a major ad campaign with the positive theme of the month, sponsored messages, and an unprecedented TV series. So that's what phase 2 would look like. Now, in America, we are proposing that President Biden form a presidential task force based on kindness, diversity, and empowerment. So this could be done in any country. The government gets involved and they care enough about really changing things for the positive.
Right, and bringing everybody together.
So what role will you play in this all-encompassing, multifaceted, multi-platform global movement that will transform our world and positively impact our planet for generations to come? So we have a series of call to actions that we'd like to go into. What's number one, Helene?
Tap into the energy. Share your wisdom, talents, and resources. That would be technology, marketing, business, finance, product development, social media marketing, entertainment media, social responsible companies, education, philanthropy, graphic design, administrative.
So what is your area of expertise? What talents? What are your great talents that you've been given in this lifetime
that you want to share?
Right. So let's all come together to help this rocket ship get off the ground here, and everybody shares their wisdom, talents, and resources. Call to action number 2 is embrace this movement. Understand its importance. Make it a priority in your life. Make a commitment to positive change and invite other conscious, caring people to participate. What about number 3, Helene?
Work on your personal empowerment. Take the 30-day Think Positive challenge. Surround yourself with positive reinforcements. Practice the 10 daily fundamental to greater well-being.
Call to action number 4. Expand your circle of influence. Become an ambassador for positive change. Help your family and loved ones to succeed. Support your community well-being. Be proactive. Help create positive change in your city, state, country, and the world, wherever you want to take it. And there's a chart here coming up that shows how you can actually, like, the middle piece represents our personal...
The total self, right?
Our growth, our personal growth. And you see these arrows going out. We can once we've got our own lives, going in a positive direction, we can help others. We can share it with our friends and our colleagues, our loved ones. We could go out into the community and share there. So you're being an ambassador for positive change. You're taking it out as far as you want to, even around
the city,
country,
to the state,
world,
the country,
all around the world. And so we have a very interesting marketing plan regarding the ambassadors for positive change, is to create clusters. So if you see here in the red, you see Joni. She has like all these different people that she's connected to that are really doing great projects, that are really caring about positive change in the world. So you can see what happens. Dusty, one of the people she brings in, she's going out and doing her thing. And Dennis, he's going out and doing his thing. And Vikas, he's going out and doing his thing. And then they have their people who are positive and caring and want to see a better world.
And they're so creating their clusters.
Yeah, so this just keeps expanding and expanding. So let's go to call to action number 5.
We're expanding our board of advisors. We're forming teams for Think Positive America.
Including Think Positive
New York. Think Positive Atlanta, Think Positive Los Angeles, Think Positive South Florida.
It's endless, really endless,
really.
Because these are all templates that could go into any city and get these kind of results. So, and we're also hiring project managers just to complete call to action number 5. So call to action number 6 is help us to share this vision with the world, no matter how you get involved. Help us by making a tax-deductible donation to the nonprofit side of this, the Campaign for Positive Development. It's been a nonprofit since 1995, and its mission is to provide positive reinforcement tools and strategies to underserved communities. Just go to thinkpositiveworld.com, click the box that says donate, and that would be greatly appreciated. Call to action number 7. What are the immediate opportunities available right now? Become a founding ambassador. Investment opportunities, corporate sponsorships, and philanthropy. These are the ways we're approaching to finance all the different projects that you've seen. Get this moving quickly.
So, with a combined 61 years of commitment and dedication to global empowerment, join us, Think Positive World founders, strategists for positive change, David Giller, my husband, and me, Helene Abrams.
So let's sum this up by hearing from our dear friend, Liz Sterling.
I'm Liz Sterling, and I've known about the Campaign for Positive Development for 20 years. And I'm grateful to have been a part of it. And now, now the time for Think Positive World is ripe. I mean, when you think about a tree and you look at a fruit and you watch it ripening, and then all of a sudden you just know that every single bit of it is ready to be taken and to explode into its full potential. That's exactly what Think Positive World is about, because people are recognizing how important it is to have good thoughts and to be able to share those and spread those into their families, into their communities, and then at the world at large. And if it's not now, when? So we're very excited. I'm excited because I've been watching over the course of 20 years as people are becoming ready. Just like the trees are ready to bear their fruit, we are ready to bear the fruits of goodness and the wisdom that we have and the positivity that really is here and it's now, and we're truly grateful.
Think Positive America is really everybody's project.
Right.
We're all in this together, as we've heard so many people say looking back at the pandemic. But this is beyond it. This is post-COVID. For additional information, here it is. Give us a call, send us a text, an email, go to our website, thinkpositiveworld.com. We're in this together. Let's all do it. Let's make this happen.
We'd love for you to be part of this. I mean, everybody is really part of this, whether they know it or not.
They are.
We would like for you to know more about our Think Positive America kindness, diversity, and empowerment campaign for positive change and greater well-being. Because positive change is now. The time has come for positive change in the world. And we have been very blessed to have worked for 40 years on a movement that is actually designed with templates for entire cities.
With so many
for
magnificent
positive change.
people. Oh my God. With people that are making such a difference on the planet.
Well, these are the people that we are aligned with and connected with, and every day we meet amazing, amazing people. So if you'd like to find out, we would love for you to be part of our Think Positive World movement and our Think Positive America Kindness, Diversity, and Empowerment campaign. Right now we're working with Think Positive New York, working with Think Positive Philadelphia, Think Positive Los Angeles, maybe even Think Positive Beverly Hills. We have all these things, and South Florida, Think Positive South Florida.
Yeah.
So we have all of these things
and Chicago.
Working right. We're even internationally, we're even working on Think Positive Haiti. It's going that way, and before you know it, Think Positive World will be in 120 countries,
Right.
Because that's the way
it's flowing.
It's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. We want to get 2 million of these posters throughout the country so that they could go up in shelters, women's shelters, homeless shelters. They could go in community centers where the kids, and boys and girls clubs, all over the country, so that we want to spread positivity all over the country and all over the world. We have the largest positivity advertising campaign ever. So it's a lot of really great stuff. Might as well get in on something very, very big right at the early stages, because
and share your talents with us.
Share your talents, share your resources.
You will love the people who are working on this, because they're magnificent, awesome people who really care. They care about
That's what it's all about, bringing together, people who are change makers, people who really, really care about a positive world, a positive world. Peace and love in the world is a reality. It's possible. It's more than possible. We have the tools and strategies. We can all come together and make this happen. So we invite you to do that. So this is David Giller and my beautiful wife, Helene Abrams. Giller. Signing off. I hope you have a very blessed day. Thank you.